I give so much of myself to my children. And I was a red carpet host. Part of my currency was my appearance. And to me, I feel like you did that to be mean.
Welcome to another episode of Talk That Talk, Reality with Realness. I am your host, Kelly Kells.
And I'm your host, Chase.
And we are back bringing y'all a recap of Season 10, Episode 5 of Real Housewives of Potomac. The ladies left off at dinner last week, and we picked right back up there this week. And the girls are trying to confront Stacey about that Chris.
Ooh, they trying.
Like, what is up? Let us know what's going on, sis.
Look, friend, I don't know. I feel like the girls trying to shake, rattle, and roll Stacey, but Stacey ain't falling for the bullshit.
You understand me? Clock it.
To me, Stacey cleared that moment with Chris Samuel came up. She basically said, look, he divorced, I'm divorced, he's a nice young man. To me, alluding that, child, if I wanted to talk to him, I very well can. But she turned around and said, but baby, I'm with my husband. What's up?
I'm married.
Baby, Stacey is not falling for the bullshit. Now, do you feel like Ashley was trying to cover for Gizelle in that moment and try to change the situation, or you think she was just being messy, Ashley?
Absolutely, she was being Captain Save-A-Hoe. Absolutely, she's definitely like one of Gizelle's minions, you know.
Obviously.
And Wendy's auditioning for her part as well, but she saw Gizelle was in the hot seat, and I appreciated Stacey for putting Gizelle there. So I wanted to hear more about that situation. And for Ashley to just jump in and just kind of like turn it into something else and make it about Stacey is like, girl, why are you so pressed to protect Gizelle? Like, let her speak for herself.
Now, friend, let's back up to what you just said about Wendy auditioning for her spot as well. Her little moment she tried to have with Gizelle, to me, just did not feel authentic as well. And you know that's my girl. When she did that number, I know you're happy. Girl, do you?
I didn't hear that.
That was so cringe. I was like,
oh my God, I hated that for her. I hated that for her because Wendy, again, not looking outside of all the shit that popped up, but like during this season, I feel like Wendy is finally having a good season where she's kind of creating her own lane. Now, needing to do that whole beck and call to Gizelle, girl, you don't need that. You already fought that battle with her. Like, at this point, take your reign where you sit within this friend group. Yeah, I did not like her trying to have that moment. I mean, I get it, trying to create the camaraderie, but girl, that just came off like, girl, you was kissing the ring or something. I did not like
Yes, that's exactly what I said, kissing the ring. And you trying to call Ashley out, like, Ashley, stop trying to, like, save Gizelle. Like, you know, let her talk. We want to hear about it. But both of y'all doing the same thing, ultimately, which is kissing ass.
Right. So do you have an issue with Stacey connecting with Chris Samuels? You think it's just a moment for the show, or what's your thoughts on that?
I feel like it's probably a moment for the show.
Yeah,
you know, they probably know each other, you know, but it's like, if you find any connection, you know, amongst the group with outsiders or people that have been on the show before, like, it's just a topic for discussion, you know.
Right.
Even if it's
The
nothing
storyline.
there, it's like, it's something to talk about. So I don't know if there's much there. At the end of the day, the lady says she with Timu, so if she with Timu, she with Timu.
Baby, Timu just sends me. Okay. Now, friend, let's go ahead and get into the girl Ashley. Baby, with the real Ashley, please stand up. I mean,
Angel.
not Ashley, I'm sorry, Angel. With a real Angel, please stand, because what's going on?
Get your shit together.
Like, again, I really want to like Angel, and I'm still holding out a little hope for Angel. I think Angel just got to get rid of some dead weight that she carrying around. No shade. But how we go from them having a good girls camaraderie over cake, and she, you know, finally coming out of her shell, allegedly, and then the next day, baby, she having a whole nother meltdown.
Yeah, that was weird to me. Like when they were having their little fun moment, and Wendy asked the question that she asked to Angel, and she was like, she stood on business. Was like, Gizelle, like that's who it is. It said it with a straight face. So I was like, okay, maybe she do got a little bit of a backbone, And I was here for that moment from her, so I was trying to give her, the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
And then she had her sit down with Gizelle the next day, and I felt like she handled it well. Like she had style and grace, and she kind of made Gizelle look small and showed how unnecessary her comment was. And even said, no, you can't hug me either. Like I ain't feeling you like that right now. But then after all of that, I'm like, I know that's right, Angel. Then Gizelle called out the fact that, well, you was just hugging me the night before. Like, so which one is it? Like, pick a side. So I'm like, all right, now that is a valid point to bring up, because we've talked about Angel in previous recaps where she, likes to flip flop. And once again, here we are with another example of that.
Yeah. Like in this moment, and I can't even believe I'm saying this.
I'm going to just say this and I'm going to take it back.
Like, I appreciated Gizelle handling the moment how she did. Because Gizelle could have definitely been like, girl, that ain't what I'm giving. I didn't say nothing about your body, your pregnancy. I said your face. We saw your face from the neck up. But I do like that Gizelle was apologetic, which isn't the norm if you've been watching this show overseas. Gizelle don't just apologize. So I think Gizelle recognized that she did strike something deeper in her. Yeah. And she was apologetic about it. Now, on the flip side, again, I feel like Kay is feeding shit in Angel ear. And I feel like whatever conversation they had off camera of how to be there to protect each other and what these girls supposedly do, it's not showing up well at all for Angel on the camera, because, girl, that night before, honestly, was the night to have that conversation. Be like, look, bitch, don't worry about my body. Don't worry any of that. And then move on from it. But yeah, I'm in agreement with Wendy when Wendy was like, child, when those two come around, it's always an issue. It's always a dark cloud. Like, Angel, get away from Kay. If you want to be successful on this show, you're going to have to get away from Kay, because, again, would I have said that to her about the Facetune? No, because I feel like everybody do it. But do I feel like it was a little dramatic, that follow-up conversation? I do. I just feel like that was a bit much. But however, obviously, she said her looks was her commodity. That's how she sold. And I think it's just a lot deeper than anything Gizelle can say. Gizelle just pushed the button to make you have to confront it in that moment. So, yeah, Angel, girl, come on now. And Tia was on Watch What Happens Live, and they was asking her what she think about it. She was like, she's precious. She's so precious. I said, see, that's the problem. Y'all babying her, and and you can tell she suckles into that where she dims her light for other people, and that's because everybody, you're precious, you're precious. Like, girl, read these girls. You got them together, and move on. If you keep going backward, y'all gonna always, and a lot of people come and say, well, y'all just don't recognize people who healed and zen it. Well, girl, obviously, this ain't gonna be the show for you, one. And two, if people are still hitting buttons and you falling all out like that, girl, are you really healed? Or are you just saying it? But I digress.
Yeah. I think you're definitely right. She needs to separate herself from Kay if she want to survive on this show, because Kay not doing herself no favors. Like her leaving the group to go to bed early and stuff like that. Like that's
not even go to sleep for real.
That's not going to even fare well for you. Angel did show a whole nother side of herself outside of Kay, which was interesting. But one thing I don't like is I don't like those types of people that like are flip-floppy depending on who's around. Because when production pulled that receipt at the end and showed her conversation with Kay after she had a good time with the women, where she was like I don't see it for none of them except for you. I was like, she's too all over the place for me. Like,
yeah,
pick a side. And you could definitely tell when it comes to Wendy speaking on Angel and speaking on Kay, she finds her right times to jump in there and bring it up. And Wendy is low-key definitely on a mission to turn the group against Kay and Angel.
I'm just being real.
Or it's either that or she gonna get Angel on her side just to piss Kay off.
You know what? I felt like that's what she was trying to do. When Angel got back with them that following day, they weren't expecting Angel to be like that. They thought Angel was gonna be all right. She willing her in. So I think that's exactly what Wendy trying to do, get her on her team. But I'm curious to see how that flows, because clearly Angel has an undying loyalty to Kay. And I'm like, girl, is Kay the girl you really be that loyal to? She new to the show like you. Hell, this damn near her first season too. So I don't understand why you hanging on to Kay, but child. Friend, do you damn, I forgot what I was about to ask you, was on my damn top of my head, something dealing with as far as Angel, you think she got to talk about Bobby a little too much? I'm about tired of hearing about Bobby.
This is my man. Everybody talking about my man, my man. I'm just.
Yeah, I think so. I think because especially the fact that you're new into the group and like they trying to figure you out and you constantly talking about him. So
Baby,
it's like
Bobby it is.
I think it's starting to get old and the women are starting to pick up on it and it's starting to become, what is your identity? You know, outside of your husband. Because any moment she can talk about him and her identity is like a wag, but it's like, but what else? Because if you were to separate from him, then what else do you have?
Right. Because when we were introduced to you, we weren't introduced to you as a red carpet host. Like that wasn't your introduction to us. We learned that when you having a breakdown moment because somebody really hit a nerve or something that you're really struggling with, which isn't a bad thing, but don't use that as a moment to feel like the group is trying to attack you. Now, I know Gizelle for her work.
She is a disaster. That's all.
I do know that. Gizelle shady, but I do not feel like Gizelle was trying to be mean to that girl in that moment. Gizelle being mean to Stacy. But what she did to her was like, girl, stop using all that. You're a pretty girl, which I agree. You are a pretty girl. You don't need a lot of it. But child, I don't want to fight y'all in the comments. Angel is fine as fuck. She's a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. So yeah, I digress. Angel, don't try to do it. Now she talking about she saw Gizelle as an older sister. Girl, did y'all just meet each other?
Yeah, I was kind of confused on that too. I'm like, well, didn't y'all just meet? Like, is it that deep?
Yeah.
I'm like, what's all this Gizelle ass kissing going on? Like,
yeah, it's giving baby self-esteem is very at an all-time low.
Yeah, it's giving, where's Karen? Like, where's a bitch that can stand on her own and ain't running behind Gizelle?
Do you hear me? And don't give two shits about it. Now, Fred, what's your thoughts on Tia so far?
I'm enjoying Tia. I like the energy that she brings to the group, and I do want to see more from her. So I'm kind of excited to see like what else we can expect from her. But so far, so good. I think she's definitely making a good impression, at least for me. Much better than what Angel is doing.
I agree. And I'm curious to know, apparently her and Stacy, baby, ain't seeing it for each other at all right now.
Really?
So I'm really curious to see what's going on with her. So last week, Stacy was on Watch What Happens Live, and she had a lot to say about Tia. And Tia was on Watch What Happens Live last night from this previous show. And baby, Tia was letting Stacy have it left and right in her little accent, child.
Well, I could probably see where Stacy knows she's on the up and up, and Tia like, let me come up in here and shake things up.
Okay.
And they're both very similar in the sense of that poised, well-spoken, you know, black woman. And now it's just going to become the battle of like who's who? Who's going to be on the top? Is it going to be Tia or is it going to be Stacy? Stacy's definitely like claiming her place. Like Stacy is about to be in charge of the girls.
I am in charge of the girls.
Are you in charge of the girls?
I am in charge of the girls.
Okay.
Stacy she working this. When I tell you Stacy working these girls and they think they working her, but Stacy gets it. And it may be because, I mean, she's an actress. She has a background in television, so it's not really new to her. But yeah, when they think they rattling Stacy, Stacy always keep her cool, and I feel like that's what makes a really good housewife. Roll with the punches, throw your punches when you do, let them land, and then move on. Like, let's not sit around and just create unnecessary woe is me drama, child. We ain't interested in it.
Ashley love to try to come for her, but Stacy shut her down every time.
Ashley, why is Ashley still? What? Ashley, what are you bringing at this point?
Paul, why is you here?
Nothing at all.
We don't get nothing. We ain't got nothing from her family. Nothing. Michael Darby was the best thing Ashley has had going on. And he said, hell no, y'all ain't even paying me, so I'm definitely finna be on there. Yeah. I don't understand why Ashley's still around, and I can actually understand because you can tell Gizelle keeping her around. That's the only reason why Ashley, the moment Gizelle say, all right, it's a wrap with Ashley, baby, watch Ashley.
It'll be a wrap. Oh, absolutely. Gizelle got a lot of pull. And that's why she playing.
She know it.
That's why she playing Gizelle bodyguard.
She know it. And let me tell you what it stood out to me in this episode, friend. When Gizelle was sitting outside, Wendy sitting on the porch, and Wendy was sick, and she was directing that situation, then Ashley wrapped around and said, girl, and Stacy just texted me. He said, you got the wrong number. Like, everybody reporting. I said, Gizelle is in charge of the girls, bitch. She in charge of the girls. This is Gizelle's show, and she ain't got to give us nothing because, bitch, she producing, and Gizelle, I ain't hating on her. She ain't my favorite. She's the green-eyed bandit for sure. But I'm going to give that heifer her props. Gizelle is running this show with her eyes closed, bitch.
And Stacy walked right up on her. Stop talking about me.
Yeah. Stacy already knew. I already know what you're doing.
Stacy be on it. That QVC training got Stacy so right. She know how to she be ready to address everything. Stacy will talk herself out of a box. You hear me?
Baby, she walked right up on a friend like, girl, look, I already know you're going to report back, minion. So let me go ahead and tell you, girl, quit repeating shit. Me and this man, that's our, what she say, like, that's how they talk to each other. They don't really talk to each other sexually like that, child. Friend, anything else stood out in the episode to you?
Yeah, that last dinner that they had before it went off. How Angels come out the gate. Well, I want to know if I'm going to be the one on the menu tonight.
I'm a little taken aback.
Yeah.
Like, what? Who said anything to you? You basically are directing that at Gizelle. Y'all already had a sit down and talked about this, and she done apologized. Tried to hug you and all, and that's the first comment you got at dinner. And it was weird. For me, it gave like, did you have this pre-planned? Did you and Kay talk about you doing this? Like, where's this coming from?
Baby, this has, to me, Kay written all over it. Angel is Kay's puppet, and then you got Kay being Kay. So, like, you can just see their personalities being the same person, and it results back to Kay, in my opinion. Kay ass was supposed to be going to her room to go to sleep. Girl, you still up in your red dress when the girl get home after the party. So what is, girl, Angel, she definitely shouldn't have said that because, one, you were not on the menu. Baby, they literally talking about a filter. And again, if they're coming from Gizelle strike a nerve that bad in her, it speaks to a lot deeper of things that she's dealing with beyond the surface. So I feel like she has to be careful not to project that onto other people. Like, girl, that's something you got to look within as well, too, now. Come on now.
Yeah, but Gizelle snapped back real quick, like, well, it's still early.
Okay.
Like, maybe.
Okay. Oops. Look, Gizelle said, look, I was nice to you. Okay. I apologize. I don't do that often. But if you want to play this game, I'm going to make you play the game now. Okay. Baby, Gizelle make these girls work, and then she can do it again because the heavy hitters who can really go against her ain't there. Them girls gone. You ain't got Candace there no more. She'll eat Gizelle ass up, and you know Karen do it in her sleep. But she wake up out her sleep taking notes on Gizelle. Yeah, so yeah, Angel, you don't even go up against Gizelle. Not how you are. You're a little weak. You can't go up with no Gizelle. Because Gizelle will tell you she'll lie just to prove a point.
And it is really not what she want. It's clear. It ain't what she really want.
It's not what she wants.
Kay must be putting her up to, because if that's what she really wanted, she would have got her together when they had their one-on-one.
Yeah,
but instead you were in tears.
Exactly. And friend, I thought it was a little weird when Kay was sitting in the kitchen with her, and Kay was kind of off-puttish to Gizelle. But I'm like, girl, that ain't normally how you act towards Gizelle. So what's going? Yeah, baby, Kay can be. You can leave.
Can leave.
I can't do Kay. I done tried. At this point, it just ain't no more in me. Kay is like almost, she worse than Kelly to me at this point.
But then we had round 2 with Kay versus Jossie at the dinner.
I'm sick of them too. Shit.
I'm sick of them too. But I think Kay might have got her on this round.
Baby, what?
She said, well, so he cheated on you. Well, you brought up the fact that he cheated on me and had 2 kids. I mean, it wasn't 2. And Kay's like, okay, well, I'm sorry. Was it 1? Was it 2? I'm just trying to keep up. What's going on? And she basically was trying to throw Kay under the bus again about what she said about Wendy. But Kay stood on business. Well, say what I said. Say it here for the group. If you're not gonna say it, then keep it on the playground. Yeah. And so Ashley was like, yep, that's fair.
Okay, this Ashley always chiming in. That's fair, yeah.
That's fair.
I think she actually do say it next week on next week's episode from a clip I saw. But my issue with Jassie is I feel like I love her persona on TV. I do. I like what she's bringing, but it's almost coming off like she's trying hard to have a fight with somebody to solidify herself on the show. And it's like, now you weren't given that last season. Like, I know people
she was just
change,
a fun girl.
but yeah, like, have a little balance with it. Because again, it doesn't come off authentic. Like, this is who you really are. Like, state your issue, but like, let's not create unnecessary drama. Like, y'all either gonna say what Wendy was said about Wendy, and then you're gonna have to say what you said too, because I'm pretty sure you probably said something too. And if you didn't say it, why didn't you tell Wendy back then when it was said to you? So, girl, just calm down. Calm down, Jassie, girl. I like Jassie though. And I don't mind her going at Kay either. So somebody need to shift Kay wig a little bit.
But it's they definitely seem like they're both fighting for a spot.
Child.
But we will see what it become of it.
Friend, we'll see. Friend, we go into the social media roundup.
All right. So Modernay says, I'm sorry they thought that Chris Samuel's news would be the news. And Stacy once again flipped it in her favor. Okay. Stacy is everything. These ladies can't take her. It's time to be honest.
Okay. They gonna need Monique.
Ren says, I hate the I have a husband dig. Because what does that mean? Monique used the same dig against Gizelle, and you see how that ended up.
Ooh.
And Robin D. Marley _ says, so this whole time, Wendy's issue wasn't the bullying or the colorism, it was the fact that she wasn't accepted by Gizelle. Look, we're just gonna leave that right there.
Because, baby, what is the girls want to be accepted by Gizelle so bad? Like, why not? And again, that's how Karen became the hit of this show. She went against the grain of what everybody wanted, who they wanted to be cliquish with, and made her own lane. So, girls, y'all got to make your own lane. And it's okay to have your own lane, because that's what's going to make you stand out. Leave Gizelle ass alone, because Gizelle is producing. Gizelle don't give a damn. She gonna lie. She gonna say what she got to say. She gonna set up a fight while she sit back and drink a margarita.
Facts.
Leave Gizelle alone, child. Woo. Well, child, I enjoyed the episode again. Potomac is performing really well to me, friend. I'm enjoying the season. I ain't been bored yet. I think the girls have good personalities, some more than others. However, I think the girls are doing really good.
I do too. I'm waiting to see what these next few episodes are going to bring. And I'm waiting to see what Monique is going to bring, really.
Yeah, because, again, a little odd to be introducing her in. I guess the Chris Samuel was a setup for her. So, girl, make sure you tell Stacy thank you. But yeah, just a little odd. But I do like Monique, so am interested to see how she's re-entered into the group. And speaking of Monique, it makes me question because I would love for Candace to come back. I liked Candace on this show. So it makes me wonder, like, does that mean there's not a future for Candace to come back to Potomac? Or if she would come back with Monique being there? I'm very curious about that as well.
I don't think so. Not the way Gizelle running shit.
Baby, Gizelle is signing the checks at this point.
Right.
It's signed Green Eye Bandit, bitch.
Signed next.
Okay. Okay. Well, y'all already know. We appreciate y'all for kicking it with us. Like the video, share, subscribe, share it with your friends, your family. Y'all already know. Until next time, we'll holler.
Peace.